There's a sense of with the relationship with Michael, it's like, what if Hannibal Lecter was Clarice's dad?
Yeah,
in some ways. Did you and Michael talk about the Anthony Hopkins Jodie Foster relationship at all, or anything like that?
No, not explicitly. I think it's kind of obvious that there are obvious influences on the show, but the relationships are. No, we did our own research on our own and came back, because also there is no discussion between the characters about their relationship, so it's useful for us just to be doing the work on our own and then bring it to set and see how it plays out. But I had looked at people who are in the actual situation that my character is in, and it's horrific. I mean, it's
the children of kids. Yeah.
And they're out there, and it's a lot of the trauma around that is that you might be completely normal, whatever that means, and walking around having your day-to-day life, but everyone else sees you as this offspring of this.
I think
that's really hard.
Killer's daughter wrote I think it was her or the Green River Killer a few years ago wrote an incredible piece about what it was like to basically discover that her father had been murdering people for 30 years, and she was noticed in court, and afterwards people knew who she was, and no one in her family had known that he was doing this while he was their dad for this amount of time.
Oh, it's really scary. I was listening to the Happy Face podcast, which is with the daughter of the Happy Face killer, and she went to meet the son of one of his victims, who had publicly said that he wanted to do the things to her that her father had done to his mother. And there's this moment in the podcast where they meet each other and they just burst into tears. And there's such deep emotions in all of this that it's really hard. It's a hard subject, and but then we're making entertainment at the end of the day. So the show, I think at the beginning of it, when you start watching it, is a difficult watch in the way that you're not sure. Okay, what is this? Is it a comedy or a drama? And we found that in test screenings, people didn't like it when people were mean to Michael's character, which was amazing, because that's the center of the show is well, this guy has killed a lot of people, but you like him? Well, that's weird. And that's the crux of the show, is if you draw people in through Michael's performance.